What's up, Capricorn? Welcome to your September 2020 reading. This is going to be a general reading for you, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Definitely keep in mind that's not going to resonate with all of you guys, so check out your other signs for added messages or different perspective or whatever. I want to apologize. You guys did not receive an August reading. I had some COVID-related family issues the month of August. Everything is all good now, but at the time, beginning of August, I just really couldn't, after I did my first wave of readings, I couldn't get it together to do the rest of them. So I'm sorry. And I never want to read when I'm not in a good balanced place because I don't want any of that to rub off on your readings. Okay. So with that and getting my kid ready for distance learning, August has just been kind of a lot, but now we're back on track and I'm really excited to be here with you guys. So I hope you've been well. Really excited to talk to you. This month looks really, really interesting. Can't wait to clarify some of these fucking cards. So where do we start? Well, first of all, let's start with this. You guys, this month, Virgo season, are dealing with third and ninth house things, right? Those are the houses that are super lit up for you guys right now because you've got the Virgo, for you guys being in Virgo energy, it's really highlighting those like Gemini and Sagittarius houses, right? So you've got like the house that's all about like philosophy and beliefs, natural order, travel, that type of thing. You've got the other house that's all about information and communication and the mind and all of that. So really, really interesting. You also got a few sword cards, which you've got a 9 and a 10 of swords. So definitely there's been a lot that's been on your mind. If not, there's a lot that will be on your mind this month. We are in Virgo season. Virgo is ruled by Mercury, so that doesn't surprise me either. There may be some things from the past coming up to be completed this month. So let's look into that. We've got actually the bottom of the deck right now. You've got the 6 of Cups, which is the unseen energy. So this is a very soulmate energy. This is all about nostalgia. This is about going back in the past. Underneath that, you've got a Page of Swords. Maybe you guys will be connecting to a past lover, especially if they are a air sign of some sort, Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius, and especially if they are younger than you. Also, Page of Swords is a spying card. Even look at how she's like looking. It looks like she's trying to see what's going on and be up in somebody's business that has nothing to do with her. Anyways, so this could be also a clue to some of you that maybe someone from the past is spying on you through your social media. Hopefully they're not driving past your house. That's extra creepy, but listen, it happens. So you guys start out with Hierophant card, Emperor card, and the 10 of Swords. I saw this and I just about passed out, died, and laughed because initially I was like, oh, like first things first, it was like, oh, so someone's ending something with an Aries. Like it's done, especially if they were married. Like this is divorce time, things are final. And it's so funny because I actually know a literal Capricorn right now who's literally divorce will be final this month with their Aries. So I don't know. Also, the Emperor does talk about the father. So maybe if this is even you guys separating from, the father of your children, that type of thing. Obviously, this message is not going to resonate with all of you guys, but that definitely clicked to me. Now, what's interesting is the Hierophant card. I think with all this energy, you guys are dealing with, like I said, the 3rd and the 9th house about just kind of really thinking about things, thinking about the beliefs you've always had, really thinking about the way you just think about things. Like Capricorn, you guys are very you guys can be naturally very sarcastic, and you guys can naturally be very pessimistic. And I'm not talking bad about you, right? All signs, we all have our things. I mean, shit, we all have our things. But it's funny because I feel like some of those things are coming up this month, and you guys are really kind of looking at things differently and reassessing things differently, right? And just maybe there's things that you've always believed to be true that now you're seeing things from a different perspective, right? Because that's also 9th house energy, that Sagittarius energy. It's all about perspective. And so I think a lot of your perspective on things are changing. things as traditional as marriage. Maybe you guys look at it differently. Maybe you view it differently. Maybe you view yourself not getting married now. Maybe you view yourself, you know, what does the traditional thing look like for you? Maybe what's traditional isn't your bag anymore. And you guys are pretty traditional signs. I mean, your earth energy, all earth energy is pretty traditional. And then when we talk about Hierophant card, that is tradition, right? Also, some of you guys may have been connected to a Taurus. Now, what's clarifying that is the Eight of Pentacles. So this is about doing good work and elevating, right? Eight of Pentacles is really close to Ten of Pentacles. This is someone who's got their eye on the prize and they're moving forward. In terms of your work, I think a lot of you guys are climbing the ladder of success. There is opportunity for growth in whatever it is that you're doing, because I do feel like whatever you guys do, there are people around you that absolutely see you as authority in your job. So that's really, really good. I think money is going to be good, especially if money's been a little funky. And I say that because, and I'm sorry I'm skipping around, but this is how the messages are coming. In your environment, you have the Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles is all about lack and poverty and not having the funds, not having the money, or just feeling all around left out in a situation. Now, whenever I think about Capricorn, I don't think I've ever connected Capricorn and lack, or Capricorn in poverty. You guys are literally the fucking goat. Like, you guys get all of the monies. You know what I'm saying? So we'll look into this. It's actually in your environment, so it's interesting, but there is something about that. I do feel like you guys have been saving for something specific. Maybe this is even you guys paying down things, right? Now, with this Emperor card being clarified by the Seven of Wands, this doesn't feel like it's you to me. This really does feel like it's outside energy. So I don't know if you guys really are dealing with an Aries person. If you are, they're being super defensive at this moment. They're feeling like they're being super ganged up on and not supported. This could also be, again, the father of your children. It could be actually your father. Maybe you're having some personal family issues where you're trying to bring some things to light, you know, within, you know, your family dynamics. And maybe you feel like your father or your mother or whoever it is being very defensive, almost in a way that you feel like you can't communicate, and you're starting to feel a little defeated about that. I just feel like there's a lot that's changing with you guys in terms of your thinking and being a little bit more open. I think you guys are a little bit more rigid in the way, naturally, in the way you process things, right? Again, that traditional mind. And so there are going to be things that come up this month that kind of force you really to open and expand, and yeah, I mean, and really make you realize that, wow, I don't know everything, and I didn't know what I didn't know. Shit, you know? Now, Five of Swords is clarifying the Ten of Swords. This is really, really interesting. So definitely, if there's been some friction between you and a person, I know I keep saying Aries, but that's just because I see the Emperor and there's some fire energy over here and all this stuff, but whatever it is, if there's been friction between you and other people lately, you know, put it down. Put it down. It's just really not worth it. Ten of Swords is all about the ending of something, right? It's the ending of something, which basically implies that there's a beginning of something else, a beginning of truth, right? We talk about swords, we're talking about thoughts and how we communicate them. We're talking about the truth. We're talking about this is an energy of feeling betrayed or defeated, that type of thing. But this is also an energy of not wanting to slip into that, right? Whenever we see Five of Swords, it's like we know those are petty, empty fights. And so what is the point? Right? So I think that there's a lot that you guys, that's going to be brought to your attention this month, almost in order to test you to see how you are at putting certain things down. Because like, if the war's already done, if this is already done, like, what is the point of even entertaining something, right? And I think that, yeah, I don't know. I just think there's a lot to be questioned around where you want to be, how you see your future, because it feels like you guys are getting out of something that's super important, which was super necessary for you. And I see that, you know, it's crazy. Also, I do want to say Mars is in Aries, right? So tensions are high all around, not just with you guys, with other signs too. So even with this Emperor and Seven of Wands, and even this Five of Swords and Ten of Swords, this could be like people trying to come at you and trying to like see if they can even invoke something in you. You know when you like break up with someone and then they call you out of the blue and like to try to start a fight with you, and you're like, what the fuck are you trying to start a fight with me for? Are you trying to like see if I still care? I don't. Like that's what this is to me. Like, oh, you trying to see if I still care? I don't. Like, I don't know. I just feel like you guys are really shutting down whatever's coming your way, and I want you guys to keep that energy because again, Mars and Aries, people are more prone to fighting, a little bit more spicy, very petty. So, and I don't want you guys to be petty with them. Like it's just it's a situation like it's an empty fight. So if there's someone who is trying to mess with you in any type of way, get under your skin, pray for them and like feel sorry for them and let them be and move on, because I feel like these people are just doing it because they're feeling super defensive and possibly hurt, and misery loves company. I mean, that is a really true statement. Now let's get into this Five of Pentacles. So Five of Pentacles, like I said, it's energy of lack. It's an energy of poverty. Now, this is what's in your surroundings. This could be like, especially if you guys left a situation, left a marriage, left a relationship, moved out of, you know, living in a house with a roommate type thing or anything. This could be, you know, maybe feeling like this person feels really left out, right? Now, Wheel of Fortune came here, which the Wheel of Fortune is the karmic wheel. And karma is whatever, right? Karma is neither good or bad. Karma is whatever it is. So like if I've been putting good energy out into the universe, guess what's going to come back to me? Good. If I've been putting out bad energy in the world, guess what's going to come back to me? Bad. I feel like there might have been someone who's wronged you in the past and now they're kind of dealing with their own karma. And it does not feel good, especially if they're in Aries. I know I keep saying this, but I'm saying especially if they're in Aries too, because Aries is dealing with 12th house energy right now too. And 12th house energy is all about karma. That's actually Pisces energy, but it's all about karma. It's about God. It's about our beliefs. It's about the illusions. It's about dreams. So I don't know what happened and I don't know what went wrong, but whoever is feeling left out, it's almost like it kind of was coming to them for whatever reason. And karma doesn't always show up in the way that we think, right? So whatever you do, you don't get exactly that back to you. It hits you in a whole different way. I just feel like this person is, there's someone around you who's struggling, but I don't even feel like they're around you. I just feel like you just know it, right? Now, with this whole change of perspective, and again, this 9th house energy, and again, this 3rd house energy of your thoughts and your beliefs and all that kind of melding together, I think it does kind of bring out a softer side of you. Some of you guys, I don't even really liken Capricorns to being the type of people who are stuck on a situation. You guys, if anybody, anybody in the whole world, you guys are the people who can easily be like, oh, I don't like that anymore. And like just cut something off, cut somebody off, cut a situation off in ways where I look at you Capricorns when you do that, and I'm just like, so did you never care? Or did you just what? I don't know. It's like some power you guys have. But again, with this change of perspective and thoughts and stuff, it actually is allowing you guys to be a little bit more compassionate around, you know, about the people around you and stuff. And whenever you get frustrated, whenever you want to get frustrated, I want you to really tap into that, because that's going to serve you better than just being this standoffish person. Also, I do want to say 9 of Swords a lot of times has to do with dreams. Queen of Cups is a very intuitive, super psychic energy. So a lot of you guys might be getting intuitive hits in your dreams. Be paying attention to your dreams, dream journal, keep it right next to your bedside. That would be really helpful for you guys. So you guys can kind of dissect it and look over it later, and like things will start to make sense, right? Also, this is about like allowing yourselves to be vulnerable, right? She is such a nurturer, and she's like such the queen that everyone goes to when they have a problem or just like needs a hug or just needs to be reminded that they're special. But what she often forgets sometimes is to do that for herself, right? She's such that person for everybody else. She could forget to be that same nurturing person for herself. I mean, look, she's the only cup character who actually has a lid on their cup. So she has the ability to like take her emotions, bottle them, and put them away as if they don't exist. But that's not always good, right? And we always have to face them at some point later. So I just want you to be very aware of, with the thoughts and with the things that are coming into your mind at this time and this month. Like, be patient with yourself. Also, really pay attention to your dreams. Again, you guys are really getting intuitive hits. And I just don't want you to ignore it. Now, although there's someone in the past who super misses you and super feels like they want to be with you, feels like they're having a really hard time, feeling defensive, they might even be coming to the surface to try to start some petty fights with you because, that's how they can see if you still care in their mind. It looks like there's new love available. When we get the Two of Cups, that is potential soulmate energy. This is about reciprocity. This is about, there being balance and equal passion and like love to a situation, which is really, really beautiful, which is something that you might have been lacking from this other person, which is why you're not there anymore. This Two of Cups energy is about feeling finally like emotionally balanced. And I think with and a 10 of Cups. And an Ace of Cups. And underneath that, a Cancer. Okay. Y'all got love coming your way for sure, especially you single Capricorns. There's definitely possibility of a new loving situation, and it's something that's going to make you feel really, really happy. It's something that there's potential to really grow into something really profound, even family, even marriage, right? We do have the 10 of Cups. We do have the 2 of Cups. We do have the Hierophant card. We do have the Queen of Cups. A lot of Ace of Cups, 6 of Cups. There's a lot of potential in love, but it feels like this month is like the closing up of the last chapter of whatever that was in the past. And yes, they feel bad, and yes, they miss you, and yes, they feel left out. But I don't know, I'm inclined to say that I feel like whatever they're going through, whatever pain and sorrow, this is their karma. This plays into being part of their karma for some reason. And for different people in different situations, that can go many ways, and that could be different, whatever. But it feels like whatever's playing this month, it's a part of their karma. Stay away from people who want to upset you. Stay away from people who want to fight. I know you can go there, and I know you can really like cut a bitch till she feels so stupid, but don't. It's petty. It's beneath you. There's no point in it. It's just energy wasted. Because I do feel like there are people in your face who are super defensive this month, possibly, and probably even the rest of this year. I mean, Mars is going to be in Aries until January. So just be on the lookout for that. In terms of work, again, I think you guys are doing really great. I think people are really respecting you. I think there's opportunity for growth. People are really seeing you as the authority in what you do, which is really, really good, really respecting you. There might be people who go to you for learning, like you might be training some people on the job type thing, or elevating to a like training position in your job. And I think that'd be really, really good for you. Okay. So you guys got true healing occurs when I give myself position. No, sorry. Start this over. True healing occurs when I give myself permission to feel whatever feelings live below the triggers. Wow. And doesn't that kind of tie into the Queen of Cups and what I was saying about giving yourself permission to be vulnerable, right? And not always bottling up your feelings, because people just see Capricorns as like being so badass and so tough that you guys don't feel things. And you guys are actually very sensitive. Yeah, you may not display it like everybody else does, but that doesn't mean it doesn't exist. So giving yourself the permission to feel whatever you feel and to let people see that, because it's like, when you don't, the second you guys do have a moment, then people are looking at you like, what's wrong with her? What's wrong with him? And it's like, damn, I'm a human. I have feelings too. Like, can I have a bad day? Can I have one day? So give yourself the permission. You guys also got savings and you deserve love. Now savings, someone else got this. I can't remember if it was Aries or, let me see, Aries or Sag. But somebody else got this. So if you have those placements in your chart, it might be helpful to look at them. It says, as you consistently save for your future is saved. You do your future self a big favor as you consistently set aside present funds. This is part of your self-care and path to feeling secure as you focus upon your life's purpose. Yes. Beautiful. Actually, I think it was Sag. I think it was Sag who got that. And then the other card, you deserve love. You are lovable. So no matter what may have went wrong in the past, no matter who you may have hurt or who may have hurt you, you deserve love. And it looks like love might be showing up here shortly. Not to say it's going to happen this month, but the more that you guys get into the energy of love and loving yourself and loving life, the more you bring this to you, which I know you guys know, right? Because you guys just be knowing you're the GOAT. So I love you. I hope this resonates. Definitely, if you need a personal reading, reach out to me at shesvibeytarot@gmail.com. Please go to my About tab first. Look at the menu of services and the pricings and all that stuff. Figure out what it is that you would like to get done, and then let me know. Okay? I love you guys very much, and I will see you later. Bye, Capricorn.